ladies. I didn't see you there. Would you guys like to set sail on this ocean of flavor with me? I'll be your captain. I'm Steve Harrington.
And I'm Collin.
And I'm Doug.
And I'm Whitney, and this is Scoops Ahoy, a Stranger Things podcast where we talk about anything and everything Stranger Things. This week, we're looking back on all 5 seasons to give our superlatives one last time for the entire show.
Ooh la la. Yes.
Aww.
There it is.
There it is.
So we don't actually have anything to get into before we do superlatives. Did either of you finish? Did you finish watching something?
No, I was
Gave
going
up.
to, and I just never got around to it. But I'll kind of read about it, and I'll watch the last episode for you just so we can chat about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tales from 85 comes out. Tales from 85 comes out Thursday, so we'll talk about that in the next episode on the 30th. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not a whole lot in Stranger Things land these days.
Oh, we're
Any personal milestones to share?
I just said I just
How was everyone's Easter?
I interviewed Vanna White last week.
There we go.
There you go. Interview
Yeah.
Vanna White. Oh, Vanna.
Yeah, she's very
wait.
nice.
Never
What?
mind. Wait, you finish. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying she's very nice, very kind.
Nice.
I forgot. I forgot what I told you guys over Easter, and I was.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
It's totally
Absolutely.
relevant.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't.
Doug has the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Woodstock over Easter. My friend has a place over there. Oh, out there. That's, the Woodstock, but not actually where the concert happened in upstate New York. And, a bunch of small towns in the Hudson Valley. So we were just bopping around, walking into an antique shop. And I'm walking down this alley, and I'm looking at this woman, and I'm literally staring at her like this. Where do I know this lady from? And I literally, my first thought was I think this is the wife of an artist that I follow on Instagram.
Yeah, I love your first thoughts. Your first thoughts were
I know.
Right?
killed the story.
And I'm just like, what? So anyways, she sees me staring at her and just smiles, and I'm like, hi, keep walking. She passes me, and then I stop dead on my tracks, and I'm like, that was Maya Hawke. Insane.
Which is insane. Like,
Absolutely
how did
nuts.
you not? I mean,
It was
to
completely
be
out
fair,
of context. It was totally
I
out
know.
of context.
And to be fair, I would probably actually be terrible at recognizing famous people out in the wild. Like, I just do not. It's like I almost have face blindness. That thing where you don't know
Yeah,
people.
Totally. Yeah.
Like, I just don't. I could totally see how, especially like dressed in normal clothes. Like,
Yeah. Totally.
Yep.
who was she with? Was she with her husband, or
I think so. Because who's her husband again? We talked about this a couple times ago.
he's a musical artist?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
They were leaving. There's like an antique guitar shop that was right next door that they were going in, and he came out with an antique guitar. So he was shopping for a guitar. So she was with her husband and another lady who I didn't recognize either. So
That's cool.
Wasn't her mother Uma? I guess.
no, it was
Christian-
not Uma.
Christian Lee Hudson. is her
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
So, yeah.
fun!
name. Nice.
So yeah, that was
And
was
nobody
fun.
else was like swarming her, or
No,
it probably
she
wasn't
was-
a place that.
People were, it's. I mean, Woodstock is infested
celebrities.
by
They're just like us.
Right.
New York
Just like
city
us.
folks now, and they're used to that. And it's Woodstock
I
is-
feel like if you're at an antique store, like that's probably not where her target audience typically
that's
would
that's
be,
correct.
it's not
Yeah.
like a bunch of,
Yeah.
not the type that would, swarm her.
Right.
Yeah,
True.
no, it wasn't the
So.
swarmy type of crowd.
Right. Yeah, that's very cool. That trumps anything I had in the past 2 weeks. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that.
That
happened.
even trumps Vanna, considering the podcast we're on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite appropriate.
All right. So we had our superlatives, which we will get to shortly. But then Doug, being Doug, decided to,
Well, I got in a brainstorm. I like talking about fun stuff. All right,
Sure.
so I put a small list together of a
So if you want to
multitude of
take
things
us
I wanna
through
throw at you guys.
if you want to take us through the foreplay, I guess, and then we'll get to the real ones.
Sure, let's do that. So my first one, of course, I had to give Whitney the opportunity for the all-time, out of all 5 seasons, the biggest gag reflex.
You guys know You know
We
what
do?
it's going to be.
What is it?
It's I think I put it as my most Stranger Thing, because that was
Yeah.
like originally, I think when Colin and I first started doing this, like
Yep.
Stranger
Oh.
Thing was like the scariest / grossest
Yeah.
thing of the episode. Or I think it started out
Oh.
as scary and then it sort of morphed into
Yeah.
grossest. But I don't know. Like maybe I'll switch my biggest gag reflex would be Hopper dragging his toes because I can't watch it. Like
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
it makes my teeth hurt.
Yeah. It
The
does.
toes in the
Just-
snow,
yeah.
right?
No, it's
Pulling
snowing
it out of the
where they're
shackle.
pulling him and he's like
Oh.
Yeah,
across the
I pulled
Oh.
I had to sit and
I
look at the
see.
clip. You guys aren't even seeing the clip right now, but the clip is right. Yeah.
It's
So,
nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll switch we can play that now and then I'll throw in something different for my Stranger Thing.
My biggest gag reflex, I don't know, like all of season 3 was kind of gross with all the rats and the mind flayer and the goo
I know,
and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think I was going to go the mind flayer in general, which is what we called the goo monster.
Yeah.
Just to keep it straight. So we had the shadow monster and the mind flayer and whatever. So I was going to go just the shot in the hall, obviously, of it in the hospital, but that one scene where it goes out the window and then goes down through the drain, and then the bone is
That's
still
cute.
on the drain
Yeah.
because it couldn't go down.
It's good.
That was I think my biggest gag
Nice.
reflex of the show. So yeah.
I would have to pick a very cliche one, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies. When Jonathan is literally digging in Elle's leg.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
that was a good one. Yep.
They push it like there's one extra couple seconds that it's just like,
Oh,
God, that is
Yeah. That's
And
way
she's like
too much.
screaming, she's biting on the spoon,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
Yeah. They
Yep.
pushed it far.
Yeah, I agree. That was a good
Yeah.
one.
All for
All
you
right.
to just kill yourself at the end, 11. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
You gotta believe.
Right. All right, next one.
Best confirmed death.
Are you talking like best quality of death or
like scene, like we saw it for sure on screen.
Well, yeah. Like which death hit you the hardest, or you just most memorable? You
Saddest
could,
or
saddest, however you want to qualify it.
saddest was
Al,
I think saddest was Eddie's.
Yeah.
And Dustin's reaction to Eddie.
yeah, that got me.
Most like gory, yucky death, I think, was Bob Newby with the animals kind of tearing them apart, and knowing also that it was censored, that they actually cut stuff out because it was too
right.
gory.
He wanted it to be like as gory.
And we were
as
still
Sean
left
Astin.
with what we got, which was
Because imagine
pretty gnarly. So
Yeah.
there's just a lot of little mouths. Like
Yeah.
I felt like.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that was Eddie. Eddie
that
with
was
the
bad,
bats.
too.
Oh
There
yeah,
was
with
a
the
lot
bats.
of-
Yeah,
with
but
a
yeah,
lot of-
it's like being eaten to death by sandpaper. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Bob was pretty bad. Oh gosh. I mean, I hate it. Like Alexi's death made me really sad.
oh, that's
true.
a good
Yeah.
pick. Yeah,
That was good,
that
yeah.
was
It
a sad one.
real- Yeah, it was like just felt kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people get on me because they're like, you have to make it worth something. If people don't die, there's no stakes. And I'm like, I don't know, guys. I just want everybody to be happy.
Right.
Like, I'd be fine if nobody died. Like, we could do fake out deaths for everyone and I would be fine.
Yeah.
Except for like the bad guys, obviously. Also, there was for grossest, it could be that the soldier that got his eyes gouged out by
Sure, right.
by
yeah.
Vecna in season
Yeah, it'd be
5.
like it's got to be
that
a good
was-
character for the thing, right?
Yep.
I mean, that
I
was
would pick
pretty
Barb.
gross. Barb was a good one. I mean,
I think
Yep.
Barb's the best, like the best than the original, just in the pool. That's like,
that's because you don't see her die.
yeah, that's why it's the best. It's,
But then the shot later of her in the deep dark void when
Where she's like got the thing crawling in her mouth or
yeah,
whatever.
and she looks like like she's been underwater
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I
forever.
didn't like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
yeah,
All right.
swollen. Yeah.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right. Next, best human villain.
Billy?
Billy, huh? I got a
Man.
definite answer.
That one kid's gonna get so mad at you for saying Billy.
I know. I love Billy. I mean, Billy's great, but he was a pretty good villain.
Yeah, he was a good villain.
I mean,
I
you could go the whole Brenner route. You could go, I mean, you could go,
You could go with the bullies in season one.
Troy, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Those kids were
Troy.
jerk. Oh,
Or
I
Tommy
know.
and Carol.
Tommy and Carol.
Tommy and Carol. Are
Oh
they
my
the
gosh,
best?
I
They
just
were.
wanted to-
I mean, they were just fucking. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
God.
yeah,
I just wanted to punch them both right. And
Yeah.
Tommy
them in the neck.
especially.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
laugh.
Both of them.
Yeah. Ugh.
And Carol with her just want to do
Carol
it every time
sucks
I walk.
too.
Oh,
You're right.
Carol was awful. Yeah.
I just got it.
Like, why didn't they get eaten? They should have gotten eaten by the
They
Yeah,
definitely should have gotten eaten.
over Barb.
Yep.
I really wish they showed back up in 5 to get some sort of
Yeah,
comeuppance. That would have been very satisfying.
I would have been okay with that.
What was yours? You said you had a definitive one.
Tommy and Carol a close second, but I think my favorite one is Jason, especially because he gets nice and melted too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. Yep.
And that was we'll get into it more with him, but that was,
I kind of felt bad for him just because he
well,
was
that's
so-
why he was. I feel like that's why it was such a good villain because you could understand his perspective.
Yeah.
Yep.
But also he was just so damn stubborn. He refused to believe anybody when they were like Lucas, when he was like, hold up, man.
Yeah.
Like, you do not understand what's going on here.
Right.
Totally.
So
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right.
yeah, those
That's
are
good.
good.
All right, best creature villain.
Oh, hands down, the goo monster, mind
Yeah,
flayer.
The
mine
goo?
fire. Yeah.
Mhm.
Easily.
The goo, huh?
Yeah.
I liked it because it was a very season 3 again.
Sure.
You guys know it's my favorite, but it was a very creature feature-esque sort of season.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
like that. I'm very tired of horror movies and sci-fi movies taking the route of the human is the real villain.
Right.
Like, we know that. Like,
Yeah.
yes, that we got it.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm over it. Just give me supernatural monsters, ghosts,
Yeah.
witches, vampires, whatever.
Yeah. No, I agree.
No, I concur, but I would pick the smoke monster version of the Mind Flayer from
Oh.
season 2.
Okay.
That is my favorite, and it's just so ominous, so creepy.
When it
You never
like goes in Will's.
When goes in Will, and then is behind the gate when 11 closes it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah. I can see
really
that.
Again,
daunting.
never really
Faceless.
never came back to either of those in season 5, really.
Mm-mm.
No, I know.
All
Just
right.
one glimpse of it in 4.
Freaking
Next.
duffers.
Best food. We did this. We did this for Sophia. Best food.
Oh.
Of the
Uh,
food podcast.
Karen's chicken.
Karen's chicken.
yeah.
Hope you're enjoying your chicken.
Hope you
Ted.
enjoy your chicken, Ted.
Eggos are obviously big. Chocolate pudding.
I mean,
Oh.
it's written. I don't know. Did you write that, Doug? Because it's
Oh yeah, I went with the Whopper from E Player Bazunum for sure.
Yeah.
Which one is that? I don't remember.
when Hopper
when
goes and
they're-
gets Alexi the Whopper. and
Oh, yeah. In the slushy.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I love a Whopper too. Every now and then. I can't eat them all the time, but just
That's
sometimes.
right.
That's- I mean, I
I'm on,
remember-
like once a year get a
Mhm.
Whopper.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
at the time, I remember when we were talking about it, I said there's like 2 moments in movies or TV shows where I like legitimately want
Yeah.
the food that is on the screen. One is the Burger King Whopper in Stranger Things, and the other is the steak and eggs and mashed potatoes in Twister when they go to Aunt Meg's house.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I would
those are-
say that's
those are
like
the
a
2 food moments in my life that I hold on to.
Do
Yeah.
you guys remember that Adam Sandler movie where he was like a chef or something? And I think it came out in like the 2000s. He makes this sandwich and it's got an egg on it and it's over easy. And when he slices it, it is literally like the most delicious. It makes me want to recreate that sandwich every single time I see that. Like it's
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
it
So that
looks-
kind of stuff.
so good.
That's how I am with the Whopper. Yep.
What is the name
So-
of that movie?
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm going to just look this up.
Hey, unanimous. The Whopper. The
Yeah.
Whopper wins.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, best 80s clothes.
It was really easy for me at first to go all the mall stuff in season 3, but then I did my own I did my own tire peel, right? Or record scratch or whatever you want to do. And I'm like, I really, really loved, and I remember saying this at the time when Whitney and I were talking about it. I really loved the costumes early on, like especially season one, and
Mhm.
how it wasn't because it, you just think 80s clothes, it's neon and
Mhm.
Oh
keyboard
yeah,
ties
yeah.
and,
It was
whatever.
very accurate.
But the season one clothes, like season one, episode one, they're down in the basement, those clothes.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
I remember,
Nancy's clothes in season 1 were so
yep.
good.
And then I remember
Barb.
looking at the
Mhm.
entire assembly when they had the assembly for Will,
Ooh,
and everybody in the bleachers was in orange and tan
Brown.
and rust
brown
and brown and
cords.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. So
Yeah,
all of the early
Troy
80s
at the
clothes,
assembly is good,
yeah, yeah,
right?
all of
Yeah,
those clothes, yeah, I really loved them.
I would agree.
Spanglish.
Oh,
Oh,
I remember Spanglish. Yeah,
Spanglish.
yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
Yep,
You remember the sandwich?
vaguely, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think about it
Mhm.
still. Yeah, I would say I love Nan. I don't know. I loved her dresses though in season 3,
Right.
which is very stereotypical, like 80s. But like I don't know, like the shoulder pads and the dresses that she wore as
Yeah.
her like when she was an
Yeah. Well,
intern at the newspaper.
this
It
was
was just
this outfit was really good.
There it
I
is.
like
That's a
I
good
like
one.
that's
that.
Yes.
season 1.
Season
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
Evie went as her for Halloween one year
Oh,
in
yeah.
that
That's
outfit.
nice.
Yeah.
I would go, it's very cliche, but I would go with the mall bought outfit that 11 wore with the
Yeah, the
yellow and
black
the
with
suspenders.
yep.
Yeah.
Do you know that they had you probably don't. I don't know if your kids were old enough if they'd seen it yet when that came out, but like
Oh, it was
Target,
a Halloween costume.
Hmm.
well, no, but Target sold
Oh,
those clothes for real.
oh, for real?
Yeah, Evie bought them.
Oh, that's
Evie
wild.
had them. She had
That's
like
wild.
the romper
Yeah.
that was like black with all the geometric like neon shapes on
Oh, yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
she had the shirt, the black and yellow shirt.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
sold them at Target.
Nice.
That's fun. Hopper in season 3 is great too, though. I was just
Oh,
Oh,
watching.
that
that's
was
true.
like, and like, have you ever? I know Colin and I've played it on here, but have you seen the video that somebody made of Hopper as
Magnum
Magnum
PI.
Magnum?
PI.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah, because that
That's
was
so good.
totally inspired by Magnum PI. His
Oh,
entire character
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
that season.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, top moment of the show. We're getting into the more serious ones. Top moment. What do you think of? What is the iconic moment of Stranger Things?
For me, it's the RUN, the
Mhm.
RUN.
Yes.
Talking through the Christmas lights. That's
Yeah,
just
that's.
that I think is the moment where I kind of got hooked in.
Mhm.
After trying to watch it 3 or 4 times and get into it because Whitney kept chirping and chirping and chirping and saying, "Watch this stupid show."
I'm nothing if not persistent.
Yep. But I think that was really the moment where I'm like, "Oh snap! This is cool. I'm on board." So I'll always love the RUN moment.
Yeah. Last time we talked go ahead.
Sorry, no, you go ahead.
Well, last time we talked, just you and I, Colin, in the deep dark void. I think I picked the van flip,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and
Yep.
I'm switching.
Okay.
And Max levitating is just so iconic. That
Yeah.
is the show to me, and I
That's a good one.
absolutely lost
Really?
my mind when that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, when she just goes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
just. Oh, it's.
It always kills me because she hits the ground so hard when she comes down.
Right.
Like her ankles hit
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
I'm just that had to be a stunt actor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, well, I don't know. All my stuff's gonna be from season 3, but
That's
just the intro, like the beginning moment when Steve comes out and is like Scoops Ahoy uniform and the kids want to go to the movies
Yep.
and he's like, I don't know, it just like that encapsulates like why I loved the show so much and how fun it was. Just season 3 with Steve in his Scoops uniform.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think of it, I think of them going in and going to the movies and just, I loved it. It was so
Yep.
great.
The Scoops uniform is amazing.
They are
Like if
good.
we were
Yep.
picking best costume, that like.
Yeah,
I know
it's
a
just
show, but it's
like
so
the-
good. It's
I got,
so
like,
iconic.
I got a
onto
Funko
the
for
show.
everything. Woohoo.
I know.
Yes.
I think I have both of those, don't
Yeah.
I? Yeah, I do.
I have my whatchamacallit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and my little Steve's over there at the edge.
Oh,
But
there you go. Yep.
The
Yep.
Funkos
At
are right
least it
here.
counts.
Nice. Yep.
yeah, I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. That makes me like, I think that's when I hit the high and then it's slowly, I was slowly
That was the peak.
deflated.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if Hopper didn't like fake die at the end of season 3, they could have ended it there for me.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yep.
So,
I hear you.
that's fun. All right, the last one of the ad hocs. Do you have a great personal Stranger Things moment, watching it or experiencing it or anything like that?
oh, I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Again, it's season 3. But I've told you guys this. It was when Evie and I and her friend Maddie, we were so excited because it had been, how long was between 2 and 3? 3 years? 2 years?
It was a while. Yeah.
I
It
think
had
just
just,
two.
I think it was, yeah, a year and a half,
yeah,
2 years, something like that. Yeah.
2017 to 2019. So,
Yeah, it was a year and a half, I think.
yeah, so we were just so excited and because we're on the East Coast, so Netflix shows don't premiere until 3 a.m. and we all it was 4th of July weekend and we all set our alarms so that we would get up and we like all cuddled on the couch together and like stayed up as long as we could,
Mhm.
like watching it. And I think we made it like, I think Maddie made it the longest, but Evie and I were up till, we're just powering through trying to stay awake. And that's just like how I think of, that's like my favorite moment of Stranger Things. That's why I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah, I don't know if you were
That's
asking like personal memories about Stranger Things or my favorite moment from the show.
Oh,
So,
Oh, you answer both.
I mean, favorite moment from the show, it's kind of hard to pick. I love the opening sequence with the lab guy.
oh
Mm,
yeah.
Still love that. I love the whole never ending story bit, including the bit with Hopper standing in the hallway, just looking.
Yeah.
Um, and I still really, really love the bike flip, the bike
yeah,
shot, that,
Yep.
you know,
That was 4, wasn't
in
it?
season 4. Yep.
Yeah.
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 The dive. Oh no, it's a Massacre at Hawkins Lab. Sorry.
Yeah. So, I mean, those are kind of my top moments in the show
Mhm.
that I always remember. Um, but like just watching the show or being a part of the show, I will never forget watching the credits roll on the last episode and to Heroes, to David Bowie's Heroes. It just like, wow. It was kind of a mix of it's over
Yeah,
and it was really good. And yeah, it was just one of those moments where, and that's why I picked it as a top needle drop for me, because I didn't really have a lot of associations with the David Bowie version
hmm
of the song. So now, whenever I hear that song, and I listen to it every once in a while, it is just fueled by that show now. So yeah,
absolutely. I had a very yeah. I almost experienced the exact same thing. It was very very emotional for me. The end credits. I was like,
yep,
whoa.
yeah,
My daughters were just
Oh, I just
oh, they-
sobbed. I was sobbing.
yeah.
yeah,
Just
hmm
yep.
Yeah. As far as like my personal favorite moment of the show, I think I would have to settle on Robin coming out to Steve. I just absolutely
Hmm.
love that. I just
Yep,
Mhm.
that
yeah,
is
that was
so
good.
good. I love those two
Well, and
so much.
it was not like they did it so well because I really thought
Yeah, that's
that
right.
that they were possibly going to hook up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And I was
Yeah,
uh-huh.
like,
yeah,
she's going to be the new love interest.
right,
Uh-huh. Yeah,
yeah,
So
yeah.
they did it so well. I
It was
mean,
a great twist.
it was really, really good. Yep.
Yeah.
um, if we're doing like favorite moment, like personal moment of the show, I mean, I'll never forget like sobbing when Joyce had to pull the keys
hmm
Hmm.
and we thought he died. And I mean, I was sobbing. And then we got to no, not the American. And I'll
Yep.
never forget being like, oh, thank God.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
As far as, my own personal experience, I would say I've mentioned this before, and this is like combination with my Max levitating too. When when she wakes up and you realize that she's not dead after what it seems like
oh,
30 seconds of it going to black, I absolutely flipped out and I woke up my younger daughter. She comes down, she's yelling at us. What?
Yeah, I thought
I'll never forget it.
and I honestly think that my experience for season 4 and not really, well, no, not season 5, but season 4, I had gotten the screener. So I think it was kind of dampened a
Oh,
little
right.
bit
Yeah.
because
Right.
I watched it ahead of time and I couldn't talk about it with anybody. And it's more
Mhm.
fun when you watch it
Of course.
with everyone
Right.
and you're like texting, like, like,
Yeah.
Yep.
so, yep.
I agree.
And I had a very similar experience too with staying up late for volume 2 of season 4. We woke up at, I think, 4 in the morning,
Hmm.
and we
Yeah.
watched volume
Yeah,
2
I did that,
as
but
the sun was
Evie,
coming up with my 2
Evie was
daughters.
like,
So
I'm not doing it this time.
yeah, that was my one time that we did it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it with season 4. I remember that. Yep. That was cool.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can-
Those are some good some preview things. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Onto the real ones. Not that
The
those
Yeah.
real deals.
All right, so let's start with best line. Oh God, this was so hard. And I know a lot of the emails said the same thing. It's like, just pick anything because, how do you pick a favorite? But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Steve in the finale of season 2, talking to Nancy as they're kind of going through the junk.
I may be a pretty shitty boyfriend, but turns out I'm actually a pretty damn good babysitter.
Yep.
Steve. Well, you guys don't even have to ask me. Just
Yeah.
play it.
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with Nana.
It is just it's everything to me. Like just how he is just so frustrated with Mike.
Yep.
And like he's mad and he's also just lied and acted like Nana died. So he has
So
to be
good.
like has to admit, like, no, you're just getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
So
He's just
no, I
slamming the
love-
door
Yeah,
and
it is.
the
Oh
music.
God,
It's just
I
it's
love
such
David Hopper
it's
so
good.
much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you guys that for whatever reason, I have his phone number in my phone. I have no idea how it got there.
Wow.
David
Like I
Hopper?
have, yes. I'm not going to share it, obviously,
Yeah.
to anyone, but I don't know. I don't know if I had like spoken to his rep or something. I have no idea, but it is him. It has got it's like an updated photo
Mm.
of his, like,
That's bizarre. That's funny.
no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I think about texting it, being like, hey,
Yeah.
Dave, what you
Yeah.
doing?
How's
Hey,
it going
Dave.
right now? Just thinking of you.
Mhm.
All right, what you got,
Just
Doug?
thinking about Nana.
Oh, I gotta slip in a personal favorite that is just under the radar, but there's a scene in season 1 when Mike's on the phone or down in the basement talking to Elle, and Karen calls just like, Mike, come on, and he just turns and screams.
Your mic shorted out, but the coming.
He just screams,
Yep.
coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Coming!
yeah, the two.
Yep.
I mean that always hit me because that is such a 12-year-old boy type of thing. Just
Right.
screaming and hollering.
Yep.
Good old season 1, Mike. But my favorite line is Mike and Nancy in season 1.
Do you like 11? What? No, ew. Gross.
So good.
That's very good.
So good. Lion. Talking about who you like. It's my favorite.
Yeah, they proceed to both. Yeah, no more lies, and then the next 2 things they say were lies
Or
to each
lies.
other. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, most spirited. Nothing from season 5, clearly. No, I went. I just went with a snowball. I thought it just took me back so quickly to my junior high dances and that kind of stuff, and then the music and the decorations and the costumes and the awkwardness and the whole bit with Dustin and Stacy, and I just thought it was really, really good.
Yeah,
So,
it's the best.
yeah.
It's so good. Oh, it's
This
so
could-
sappy and so
I just
fun.
could have said season 3 for all of my answers.
Right. Yeah.
But I love the Starcourt Mall. Like, it is so just reminiscent of the 80s. Like, and I don't care what anybody says. Like, you missed out if you didn't grow up in a time when malls were popular.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just the best. Like, and even I was in, mid 90s, late 90s before I was really, was when I was a teenager. So like
Yeah.
I didn't really even experience. I remember going with my parents
Right.
when I was younger. Like my mom we had Aladdin's Castle, which was the arcade in the mall.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you guys have Aladdin's Castle?
Yep.
No, but
The
I did
equivalent,
not,
but yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Oh, sure. Yeah, we had an equivalent.
mom would give Jason, a roll of quarters or whatever. And she would say, watch your sister. And I would go with him and she would go shopping. And Jason had a rule where like I had to keep hold of like a belt loop on his jeans so he wouldn't lose me and I wouldn't wander off. Like that was the only rule. So I would just stand there. And I mean, I used to just watch him play video games. Like, and I remember our mall had smoke pits. Like, did you guys have that? Like where you go down?
The pit.
Yeah.
Yes. That was where all the old men sat while their wives shopped, and they'd be sitting there reading,
Yep.
Ashtrays on the what do you call them? Ashtray stands or whatever?
Yeah. And then they would have like ours had like wooden artwork, like figurines, and it was surrounded by like greenery, like plants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a wishing well fountain?
Yes, we had a fountain in the mall. Did you guys have a Howard Curry shoe place?
Howard Curry
so
shoe,
no. So there was this place called Howard Curry Shoes in Lexington.
Did it have a specific smell that you could smell right now?
It did, but it also had a talking tree. It was a kid's shoe store. And you'd go in and it had like a talking tree that you could like, that was like an animatronic thing in this.
Yeah, I'm following.
What did a tree have to do with shoes? Why was it there? Just like this, like that's how weird the 80s were. There were
a lot of talking trees in the 80s.
Yeah, there were. The movie theater was always at the mall. Like in Stranger Things, like you get dropped off, and even in the 90s, you get dropped off at the mall, and then you'd go head to the movies.
Yep,
for sure.
So just them at the mall at Starcourt, all of it. I loved it.
Yeah, it is
it's
perfect.
So good.
Yeah,
I remember like just running into people at the like people being at the mall. That was
that's where you just hung out, like because you didn't have cell phones, so you just
right.
The most we had were pagers. We had pagers.
Oh, pager era, yes.
Yes, we had pagers, and we all had our own like codes. So if we called and said, like if we were called from a different number or whatever, we would put our code at the end so they knew it was who was calling.
That's funny.
Amazing.
I had a quarter in my wallet for the payphone. That's all I had.
There we go. That's right.
Oh, we used to do the collect.
Right.
That's right.
Pick me up at 5 o'clock. Da, 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 da.
I have a collect call from I have a collect call from I'm at the mall. Pick me up at 5.
Yes.
This is Bob. It's a baby. It's a boy.
Yeah.
Not a baby. It's a boy. I will never forget. Like we went to core memory of my life is going to see Home Alone at Christmas time at the mall.
Okay.
And we ran into so many people. Like I went with my brother and my parents. We did some Christmas shopping, right? We ran into so many people who were either just coming out of seeing Home Alone or also going in to see Home Alone. And just, did you see Home Alone? We just saw it. Oh my God.
It's amazing.
I remember seeing, I saw Tim Burton's Batman opening weekend. I remember seeing that and all the hype about that.
Yeah.
That was huge. And I also remember, it's a core memory for me, is seeing Scrooged in the mall with my family, my mom and dad and my brother. And I remember going to see it. It's just one of these memories, because then they have the audience participation thing at the end when Bill Murray's like, just the people in the they're real women, and the whole theater did it. We were just doing it.
That's fun.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Did you guys have like at Christmas time you'd have like the gift wrapping in the mall? Like you'd have it at the center of the mall and you'd go
gift wrapping station.
Yep.
Yeah. And like I remember like my best friend Emily, she like at Christmas time when she was in high school, she would always get a job wrapping gifts, and she was like a pro at it.
That's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Wow, what a treat.
See, so those were the days.
Yeah.
They nailed it, man. All right. My most spirited is the Wheeler basement. I grew up in these basements. It is so Midwest paneling. I mean, It was perfect.
Oh, we had
Yep.
wood paneling in our basement.
Yep. Card tables and folding chairs.
Yes.
And
Oh,
Yes.
we didn't have that.
yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even allowed to like sit on my bed once it was made. My mom made my bed every day. It had like a fake, like it was, I mean, it was a real tray, but it had like a breakfast place setting on the
Oh, my
tray
Lord.
on my bed with like a vase of flowers and there were like, 27 throw.
That's
And
awesome.
once you got out of bed, you didn't get
Yeah,
back
yeah.
up.
That's
So our
hilarious.
house was very,
I love it.
we did not have
Yes.
card tables.
Yeah.
Those were for garage sales.
Okay.
Yeah. So the basement really just just encapsulated the whole hanging out with friends vibe and having a home base. Like
Yeah.
just you always went to one person's house,
Mhm.
and that was like the cool house because they had the private space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you basically took
Like
it over.
the
It was
parents didn't
yours.
come down there.
That's right. No, no, and they don't want to.
Mm-mm. They don't want to know what's going
Could
on down
hide
there.
a girl down there for a week.
Did you build forts? Did you have forts with the sheets?
Oh,
and the
tons
Yeah.
of forts.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh God, we built too many forts. It was just,
Yep.
and we're like way too like in sixth grade we were still building forts for sleepovers.
Right.
No, that's the thing. Is that like kids I sound like a real old person. Kids these days, I swear they don't play with toys as long. Like they
Right.
grow up too quick. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like I was playing with dolls probably way longer than I should have been.
Right.
But at that time, it wasn't that weird because there was nothing else to do. What you'd use your
Right.
imagination.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. I did Legos and video games
Mhm.
like Atari and
Console
television.
games.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And still play them today. Yeah. All right.
I was building Legos the other day too.
Yeah. Right. Most Stranger Thing from the series. Doug, why don't you go first? Because you know.
Sure. I went with the whole satanic panic. It's kind of a broad statement, but that really tripped me out. Like if I have to get into, what was actually I found terrifying about it was just like the mob mentality that it, devolved into was a really effective plot device and really frightening. And Jason just losing his mind and, toting that handgun, just freaky. Just and it, they get the basketball team sort of was very reminiscent of Karate Kid, the kids on Halloween, and that always like the most disturbing part of Karate Kid to me, where they're basically about to kill Daniel LaRusso,
Right.
before
Yeah.
like they're gonna kill this guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
And just that whole sort of Lord of the Flies, we've just lost our minds and we are out for blood type of thing. And then I really just loved it, and I mentioned this on the show before, but the twist that they pull at the beginning of the dive, where you think that he's witnessed Patrick coming out of the water. So he's like, well, you think that he's, going to come.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not Eddie. And
Yeah.
he just doubles down.
Yeah.
He is a vessel for Satan. I'm just like, wow, this is good writing, and I am terrified. And it was I love that part of season 4. It's really, really what draws me to season 4 a lot. It's
Yeah. Mine also came from season 4, and it was Chrissy's death, which is still we were talking, whatever best death or whatever. I mean, hers is.
Oh God, we didn't even mention that one.
I mean, holy moly. Yeah, it was just kind of like on a whole nother level of crazy because
It was wild.
we had obviously seen deaths, in the show before, and but that when she starts levitating and then she gets pulled up to the sea and then everything starts snapping and then the eyes and the blood and I'm like, oh my Lord. So that, it wasn't even really close for me. Anything else that could be a stranger thing in the show than that was just nutballs.
That was out of nowhere. I did not expect that whatsoever.
No, I remember. Well, I remember watching it, and it was right when my nephew Jack had wanted to start watching it, and season 4 came out.
Oh, I remember you saying that, right? Yeah.
And I remember being like, I don't think he can watch season 4. Like, I think he was little at the time. I was like, he can't handle this yet. Like,
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah. The show just went to a whole new level.
I mean, they
Right there.
definitely, it was just like straight Nightmare on Elm Street by the time they got to season 4.
Yeah.
Mine was actually, I know originally I said Hopper dragging his toes, but I use that for my like gag reflex. But I remember being so grossed out by the people just like when they
They all melt.
yeah, but like right before, like the little boy is the one that sticks with me the most.
Right.
When he walks away
And they're just
little
zombies.
yeah, and I forget what his name is, but he's like, the kid's like, hey, so-and-so,
Adam.
where are you going?
Yeah,
Adam, where are
Adam.
you going?
Yep.
And then they just like dissolve into goo.
Yeah, they're like walking and then they just collapse into goo.
Yeah. And like that and the part where Chrissy's parent, or not Chrissy's parents, Heather's parents
Yep.
get taken and
Right.
they have
And
to get the thing sucks to their face like alien.
Yep.
Like that really grossed me out. Like that was
Yeah.
ugh.
Yep.
I still don't know why they turned into goo.
Yeah.
To build the goo monster.
Well, I mean, they became the goo monster. They all.
Well, yeah, but like what caused them? Again,
That's why
this
it's
is
fun.
the show about monsters.
Right.
We don't ask questions.
Exactly.
But I did
Until
I did
season
wonder.
5. Right.
I did wonder like out what happened. I mean,
All right. Last superlative. MVP of the entire series.
I was so mad you guys put your answers in before me.
We're pseudo unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. Partly because I'd never seen him in anything before and I did not know who he was. Partly because, and I've talked ad nauseum about his character development and how he was written one way and became another purely based on his acting ability and his chemistry with the other people on the show. And then just seeing his character evolve from start to finish and never not being madly in love with this man. I gave it to Joe Keery as Steve the Hare Harrington. I didn't really even consider anybody else. It was just, he drove the show. He was the most interesting, most funny, most caring, most good and decent person in the entire show. Once you got past those first couple of episodes and the Duffers righted the ship. But yeah, for me, it was no question. It was Joe Keery.
Oh, he is the best. God, he like makes the show.
Yeah,
He does.
Yep.
He makes the show special.
And I'm super psyched that he's got a career, like 2 careers,
Yes.
beyond
Yes.
this. This is not, just a random
No.
flash in the pan dude who's going to do nothing. He's got a long, healthy career ahead of him, and I'm really psyched for it, and I'm there for it.
I told you guys I watched Cold Storage, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yep.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yep.
Cute.
Oh, flips that bat and a star is born.
Yep.
He's always flipping something. Keys, bat.
Doug.
Mine is if I would totally agree. Joe Keery makes the show. My pick is, I think, the foundation of the show, which grounds the show in reality, also bridges the gap, the generation gap, and plays perfectly off these kids as the sane, grouchy, so distant from Dungeons and Dragons adult, and is also super funny and super deep. This is my favorite depth of character. It is Chief Hopper, David Harbour. I also think he is without a doubt the best actor on the show.
I had
Yeah,
never
really
seen him in anything before
And
this
same
either.
thing. Yes.
I don't think so either.
That's right.
No.
But he played a bad guy in, I think it was a Bruce Willis like action movie.
Oh.
I think it's one of these things where I probably saw it but didn't realize it was him.
Oh yeah. Like I mean,
yeah.
I'd actually never seen that movie,
Yeah.
but yeah, and I remember being like, that he's not a bad guy.
Right.
Like he can never be a bad guy to me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I love
like
how he's down and out,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we are just rooting for him. And he's a, season 1, he's a dirty cop.
why is he dirty?
he breaks all the rules.
Yeah. And literally also dirty,
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I don't mean it in
Yeah.
a super like morally,
Bankrupt way. No,
yeah, right,
I know what you mean,
exactly.
but
It's just,
yeah.
So I was going to find this
Yeah.
movie that he
Mhm.
was in. He has also been cast in A Head Full of Ghosts, which I don't know if you guys have read that book
Mm-mm.
by Paul Tremblay.
I've heard of it, but I haven't read it.
It is so good. It's a
Okay.
horror novel, but it's like twisty. It
Okay.
is so good. And they're turning it into a movie, and he has been cast, I think, as the dad, it looks like.
Nice.
So that's exciting. Hold on, I'm trying to find, he's been in a ton of stuff. I guess I just never saw him
Do
before.
you want to chat about your MVP while you're doing that?
Yeah. But actually, my MVPs are both Joe and David because I refuse to pick because I love them both.
Yeah.
And I've had a crush on David as Hopper since season 1. I just love how grumpy he is. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yep. I agree.
Could have done without the toes.
Yeah,
And,
sure.
But other than that, I think he's delicious.
He is. I agree. And he's got a nice career too, from what I hear. I still love
Yeah.
Violent Night. I watch Violent Night every year. I love that.
He's coming out with Violent Night 2.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
the sequel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's coming out with Violent Night 2.
I did
He
not
was in-
see I did not see the Thunderbolts yet.
I
The Marvel
I
one.
didn't because I'm marveled out, but
Yeah, I am too. But I will probably see it at some point.
he was in
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yes, I saw that like I don't know, like a year ago. I'm like, holy
And
crap.
he was in War of the Worlds.
That
Hmm.
I saw, but I wouldn't have remembered him in it.
He was a
obviously,
dock
so-
worker. It
Yeah.
was probably he's been in 2 episodes of Law and Order.
Oh, there you go.
Of course.
Nice.
He's
Two.
in Revolutionary Road.
Okay. Also saw it once, but didn't know who he was at the time.
He was in 2 episodes of Law and Order Criminal Intent.
Whoa. Multiple Law and Order.
I know.
He made the rounds.
He was in The Green Hornet.
Mhm.
Good Lord. Yeah, I got to go back and like look at his. I mean, you're giving it to me, but I got to go back and look at his whole filmography and like stuff that I watched and am aware of, but didn't know that he was a person at the time when I was
Yeah.
watching it. So,
Sorry.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
All right, does that do it for our superlatives? We'll get out of here and start doing some emails and bring this thing home.
Yep. Let's do
That's
it.
good.
All right.
All right, I'll take the first one. It's from Harry. He says, "Hi, Scoopers. For whole show superlatives, I like to think I might actually be able to write a short-ish email. For most 80s, I have to go with the kids having the freedom to bike all over town. Season 5, Joyce is the sole voice of a new generation of parents who can't let their kid out of sight. But yeah, Joyce was like my mom. Joyce was
Yep.
Brenda.
Oh, totally.
For
And, like,
most
she's-
strange,
that's
I mean,
great.
she didn't even have, I had never been abducted or anything. So she thought I was going to be all the time. For most Stranger Thing, he says, I'll go with Will being stalked and possessed by the Mind Flayer in season 2. Honorable mention goes to the Alphabet Christmas lights.
Yep.
Horror is a genre that reuses a lot of tropes, but those felt new to me. And for best line, it has to be Mike in season 1, episode 7.
If anyone asks where I am, I've left the country.
That's
In
good.
part because it's a great line that the Duffers didn't feel the need to bring back 87 times.
Yep, I agree.
What did they bring back?
Well, I said they didn't bring it back. They could have kept bringing that back over.
I
and
know,
over again,
but
No, it was just like it's like catchphrase worthy, and
yeah.
they didn't beat it. They didn't bleed it dry.
right.
For MVP, it has to be the Duffer Brothers. Guess we'll agree to disagree on that, Harry. None of this was possible without them. Stay cool, Harry in Seattle.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you, Harry. All right, next one is from Luke. Luke says, "Enjoy your taxes." He's not an adult. Yeah, I just paid my taxes the other day. I was not happy.
Yep.
Firstly, it was convict. I was right in convicting Doug for being the cause of the explicit label. Sorry, we missed. Yes, I caused the explicit label. Sorry.
Yep.
Anyhow, I believe it was Harry in Seattle who asked the question about why a certain needle drop was so effective. I might have something to add. As mentioned, one, it fits the show pretty perfectly. This is Nocturnal Me, right? But I would like to add that. Two, it fits the feeling you have while viewing it. At that point in the show, you are super excited about it and know you are watching something remarkable. The drive in that song just capitalizes on that. Euphoria. Is that the word? Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, Whitney, do not let George or Jorge
Jorge.
make you
Oh, don't you worry.
make you satisfied. No, you mustn't let that happen. Also, I'm glad that at least Doug appreciated my Bob Dylan. What are your top 5 Dylan songs, Doug? Mine are Hurricane, Masters of War, Blowing in the Wind, Subterranean Homesick Blues, and Positively 4th Street. So, yes, all right, put this together very quickly. Here you go, Luke, my favorite in no particular order. Honorable mention, just my favorite sneaky song. I don't think it's that great. Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat, always a banger. Number 5, Shelter from the Storm. 4, Like a Rolling Stone, of course, it's so good. 3, A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. 2, It's All Right Ma, I'm Only Bleeding, the best lyrics ever written for a song. And number 1, one of my top 3 favorite songs of all time, Visions of Johanna from Blonde on Blonde.
Nice.
There we are.
It's a good list.
I recently, while we're on music, Collin, you said what are your top 3 favorite songs? You said Every Breath You Take is one of them. I want to
Mine?
know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like songs I mean, I love, yeah.
In
Every Breath You
general?
Take. Yeah.
Yeah, in general. I feel like you have this in your back pocket, and I always mean to
Summer
ask you.
69, Brian Adams, Summer 69.
Oh, baby, that's so cheesy, and I love it.
Yep. It's just like quintessential kind of get up and go music, just happy, fun music. And then it just kind of drops off from there. Those are like, those are like my top 2. Then they're kind of interchangeable depending on the mood. But yeah, I love Every Breath You Take. Just the sound, the production of it, and Andy's guitar is just and Stewart, it's like God
There we
among
go.
men.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Cool picks.
What, you don't want to know mine?
Sure, hit us, Whitney. Do it.
Yeah,
I
do
didn't
it.
know you would be ready with what's your top 3 favorite songs ever?
Well, number 1 is Betty Davis Eyes. Always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
By Kim Carnes. Just
Yeah.
hands down, always my favorite. I think Colin has known this for years.
Yeah.
And number 2 would probably maybe be Downtown by Macklemore. Just love it.
That is a great song.
It is. It just hits so hard for a song about mopeds.
I would agree.
Like, I don't know about 3. I mean, I love Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Always a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'd get
It's a
those.
heart melter. There we
All
go.
right.
Mine. I'm trying to think like my third one. Probably something from Graceland, Paul Simon's Graceland album, Boy in the Bubble,
Right.
or Diamonds on the
Right.
Soles of Her Shoes, or something like that. Maybe. I love that album so hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
That album is perfect.
Yep.
Oh, I agree. My top 3 are Visions of Johanna, as I mentioned, War Pigs by Black Sabbath, and let's see.
You ask the question and you don't have your own answer.
Right. It would have
It's got to be something Metallica.
No, it's the
Something in that.
Replacements.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's da 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 da. This is my top 3 favorite song, and I'm blanking because I drank a Red Stripe. Jesus,
Douglas.
what's wrong with me?
Shall I finish the email for you while you think of the song or look it up?
No, that'll be fine. I recently really started liking Jim Croce, says Luke. He's my favorite musician, singer, songwriter, or whatever. I won't spend too much time on superlatives, but I would like to say that number 1 character, Billy Hargrove. I think he may be one of the most interesting onions on the show. This doesn't mean I would want to hang out with him, but I think he was a well-written character, even if racism was just thrown in there as an afterthought to make him more hated. Honestly, I don't know that I even would have picked up on his racism myself. My favorite character, though, is Lucas, and that's it from Luke.
I think you would have picked up on his racism.
I just want to say, don't sell yourself short, Luke.
Yeah.
It was pretty obvious when he tried to kill Lucas.
Yeah. Yeah. And all the stuff with, meeting him outside the video store, the Palace Arcade or whatever, and having to hide and all. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would
Yeah.
have another watch. You probably would have noticed it. So, all right, thank you, Luke. Next email
Can't
is
Hardly Wait is the song, by the way. Can't Hardly
okay.
Wait. By the
Oh,
way,
that's a good song. Yeah, that's a good song.
I just
Okay.
love that song.
Email from Mimi. Hey guys, it's Mimi again. So happy to be emailing again, and I hope you had a lovely Easter if you celebrate it. My favorite line of the show is not exactly one line, but it's just the whole of Hopper's speech at the end of season 3. Makes me cry every time. But then I also have to give an honorable mention to "It's Your Grandma" and "You Are Like Papa" because
Ooh, I
they
like
are
that
a
line.
running
That's a
joke in
good
my
pick.
friend group and are delivered so well. So yeah, those are really good. "You Are Like Papa." I made it pretty clear that in my last email, Maya Hawke is my favorite actress and Robin is my favorite character. However, I think the all-time best acting that I saw in the show was season 1 Winona Ryder. She's such a powerful actress, and I was so blown away by her performance, and I just feel so bad for Joyce because she just wanted her little boy back. And I feel like the best 80s moment was probably the whole of Starcourt Mall. So absolutely. And I feel like the best costumes were probably the Scoops Ahoy outfits, as they are very iconic, and I love the little accessories that Robin pairs with it. I don't know if you've ever answered this before, but what is your favorite ship on the show? And she says, mine are Jopper Byler, Henderhop, and Ronance. Have a good day. Thanks for the podcast. I jump for joy when the new episode drops. I was never really a shipper, but I do like Joyce and Hopper, and I love Lumax if we're gonna, go the ship route. I had not heard the terms Henderhop and or Ronance before, but
Oh, you haven't?
I get them now.
Dustin Henderson and L. Hopper.
Yeah, I mean, I know who they are, but I've
Oh.
never heard the actual terms. So yeah,
Yeah.
Henderhop. I like Henderhop. It's kind of funny.
Max and Lucas is my favorite, without a doubt.
Yeah, they're just so good.
They're the best. Oh God, the Knight and the Zoomer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
I don't know. I love Mike and 11.
Right? Yeah, I hear you. I get it.
Look how that ended.
11. Yeah.
Okay, next one is from Susan. She says, hi, Scoopers. I was surprised you haven't mentioned this yet, or maybe I missed it, but they are releasing a complete series full box set on Blu-ray and 4K coming out on July 27th from arrowvideo.com, and we'll have the link somewhere. Collin will do that.
The socials.
With all sorts of extras like bloopers, set tours, and cast interviews. For the final time, sniff, here are my superlatives. Strangest thing, the flayed rats and people melting down into goo to merge into the mind flayer in season 3. Most spirited, this is an easy one, Starcourt Mall. By the sheer volume of everything about the 80s, it is so perfectly recreated. The stores, the clothes, the hanging out at the mall with your friends, even the commercial they released as a teaser for season 3 was perfectly 80s. I loved the commercials they did.
Such a good commercial.
Remember they did the Coca-Cola one
Yeah.
in the Steve and Dustin in the movie? They were going to see Back to the Future.
Yep.
Yeah.
She says, best line. It's impossible to pick a best line out of a show that had so many awesome lines. So I'm going with a classic Dustin one from the best season, season 1.
Yeah, that's right. You better run. She's our friend and she's crazy. You come back here and she'll kill you.
Yeah.
I love baby Dustin. MVP, I changed my mind about this one so many times, but decided I needed to choose one of the 4 boys. I'm going with Mike, despite his being a jerk in season 3 and then practically benched in season 4. He's still the one it started and ended with. All his friends gathered in his basement playing a D&D campaign he wrote. Looking forward to whatever you have coming next. Thanks, Susan.
Yay.
Cool. All right, next one's from Heather. Final superlatives. How can it be? She picks MVP again, Mike Wheeler. Without his unwavering devotion to 11 from day one, we would have never known the adventures of the Upside Down. Yeah, Mike did a lot to redeem himself in season 5 for me. I really did not like Mike for a couple of seasons.
No.
This guy out of here. Most spirited. Billy and Max's intro scene, season 2, chapter 2. The yellow and blue California plates on the Camaro, Billy's skin tight denim. That ass, just look at it go. Max's
I think that was Madeline Klein who said that. She was one of the girls. Madeline Klein is from Outer Banks. Or
that's right. I remember that. Yeah,
she's in a lot of stuff. I think she's the one that said that. She was standing there if it wasn't her.
Yeah.
Yes. Max's old school vans, Rocky Like a Hurricane playing, and a school parking lot full of impeccable costume design and styling. Early 80s perfection. That is a good pick.
Yep.
Nice pick, Heather. Most Stranger Thing, the mysteries of a pre-Vecna era upside down. Take me back to the ominous vibes of early Demogorgons, Demodogs, and the Mind Flayer. These strange creatures were peak spookiness to me. You are absolutely right, Heather. That is spot on. Best line, season 1, chapter 1, Will confessing to Mike.
The Demogorgon. It got me.
Bless his
good.
heart.
Yeah.
An iconic foreshadowing of the adventure to come to the tune of our very first introduction of kids. Oh,
Yeah, the
very
Dixon
nice.
Stein. Yep.
Wow. Heather, this is an elite email. Before
Right?
our first bike scene. Before our first bike scene. Magic. Honorable mention MVPs, Collin, Whitney, and Doug. Aww.
Aw.
Can't thank you all enough for the world's best pod. Thanks, Heather. Heather in
Thank you,
California.
Heather.
Heather, you're so sweet.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Totally.
Next email is from Ellie in Greece. Hey, Collin and Whitney and Doug, how are you? We just had our Greek Orthodox Easter on the 12th, so safe to say we ate a lot of lamb. That's the traditional thing to do when it's Easter in Greece. In other news, since I last wrote in, we've had a week-plus long phase of heavy rain and also a visit from the Sahara. Basically, out of nowhere around 3 p.m. a couple of Wednesdays ago, we look outside our windows and see the world looks a bit hazy/dusty, and within the hour, the world has gone fully orange, and at one point, it has gone red and fully looked like we were in the upside down. So this was Greece, not terribly long ago, thanks to Ellie for sending in pictures. Crazy, and yeah, straight out of Stranger Things, so
oh my.
thank you for sending those in, Ellie. Anyways, she says, superlatives, best line, purely because I can't choose. This one from Robin in season 3, episode
How
6.
many children are you friends with?
That's such a good line.
That's really good. Most Stranger Thing was Chrissy's death / the goo monster from season 3. And then most spirited, the entirety of season 3. And MVP, Ellie gives it to Elle. How can I not? She says, but also just like everyone. So, bye from Ellie.
Thanks, Ellie. Our next one's from Erin. She says, hey guys, just wanted to chime in on best moments and also a quick needle drop from last week. Did I miss it or did no one mention Master of Puppets? I don't think
No
we did.
one mentioned Master of Puppets.
That's crazy.
I know.
By far, that was my second favorite needle drop of the show. When that started blaring out of Eddie's electric guitar, I just about levitated off of the couch. Third is Purple Rain, because any song sequence that leads to me bawling is a win. And for the most part, loved all of your choices. My first choice is my best show moment below. My favorite needle drop and show moment are combined, and it's one I love every time Collin mentioned, and it's Never Ending Story. I had already been a huge Stranger Things fan, but when they busted that out mid-monster fight, Stranger Things became a new obsession. Hopper's expression, holding the walkie, and the kids in the car, just the greatest.
That's what I'm saying.
Kids, which I feel like that movie, Never Ending Story, was very like cult classic up until like I remember it, but we consumed way too much media as children in the 80s.
Well, I think a lot of them kind of blurred together too, because you had the Never Ending Story, you had Willow, you had
Labyrinth, you had
Time Bandits. They all kind of,
Man, all of those are great.
But
Yeah,
like
really
I have a t-shirt that just says Artex across it, and it's just a horse and it just says Artex and an exclamation point, and like nobody ever gets it. Like
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
That ruined my childhood. That was my first loss of innocence. I'm like, whoa, no.
I don't care if when they all come back.
Yep.
No. Me watching Artex, ruined. Never watched it.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, I will never forget watching the end too.
It was scary.
Gamork in that cave scared the shit out of me.
What was that? I don't remember.
The wolf at the end talking to Atreyu.
Yes, yeah.
Just like how his lips
I
are
always called
moving.
the wolf the nothing. But
Well,
I
the
guess the
nothing
wolf
is-
wasn't the nothing.
He was the messenger.
But I thought the
of nothing.
wolf okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Back to Aaron. Yes. My kids had no idea what song it was, but I was screaming. As a kid in the 80s, every sick day home from school equaled a trip to the video store. Every single time my dad would say anything but Never Ending Story, and every time I got Never Ending Story. I'll never know why he never bought the VHS. I think I spent most of elementary school drawing, is it the Arin?
Orin, yeah.
On my notebooks and looking for a hidden school attic I could hide in with a good book. I loved that scene. I loved the key. Like I loved the scene where he would put the key in for whatever reason in the door
Yeah.
to go into the, I don't know why it stuck with
I
me.
love watching you talk about the Neverending Story. I could
Yeah.
do it all day.
Like just, and then what was
You know what always
Falcor?
Oh yeah, sure.
I loved him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What were the things that he went through? The big statues, what were they
With
called?
the huge boobs?
No. The ones that shot down and he had to be like pure. They didn't have
Yeah.
boobs.
Yes, they did. That
I
was
thought
the
they were
thing
dudes.
Oh no.
I saw it once 40 years ago, so I'm just going to sit on the sidelines for this conversation.
That was
The
definitely
only thing
very
I remember
trippy.
having boobs in the 80s was that tree in the last
Last unicorn. Yeah.
She had saggy boobs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was weird
No,
for a kids
that's-
movie, right?
There's never a
Last
direct
of the-
shot of the
Last of the Red
boobs
Hot
on the
Swamis.
statues.
Yeah.
Whew.
It was
All right, and just okay, back to
definitely
Aaron. I'm
uncomfortable.
sorry. We keep getting
Wait, hang on. Let's talk more. I want to talk more. You know what you know what I always wanted? That perfect green apple that he has up in the attic.
Yes.
I'm just
yes.
like, that is the
While he's
crunchiest
eating,
apple. Right.
And the book was so like, oh, I wanted that book so bad just to like sit and read it. Like, I loved it.
I'm going to watch it again this weekend because I remember
It's
like
so bad.
vague moments from it. But yeah.
It's not good. What are those things called? The Oracle?
Yeah,
What were
something
they
like
called?
that. Well, the
They were
laser.
very
They do the cross
scary.
shot of the laser.
I'm sure somebody will email us in, I'm sure, if we haven't
Yeah.
figured it out by then. But
Okay. I mean, I can Google, but all right. And just my overall, back to Aaron, just my overall take on the end because the pod is getting to the end of Stranger Things talk. I agree with so much of what you guys have already said, but for a kid who grew up in the 80s/90s and my childhood revolved around neighborhood friends, bikes, arcades, later on the mall, and fantasy, the final game of D&D and closing up those books really made me not care about the earlier plot holes. I felt like I just watched my own childhood end again. The week after felt like being in mourning. I have such an appreciation for a show that can manage this, and I'm sure I'll be rewatching it until I'm 90. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, I felt the exact same way. Like when that scene hits, I was bawling. Then Heroes, and I was just like, why am I mad about anything?
Right.
I just got over it instantly.
Just made me madder.
I know.
You know what's funny? I was thinking of the Never Ending Story moment, and I was just like, I remember when Dustin first starts singing Into the Walkie, and it didn't even register to me what the song was yet.
Oh, really?
And
it was instant for me.
So it was an instant emotional reaction, right? So it's like this. It was instant, but I wasn't cognizant of why.
Mhm.
I was instantly grinning ear to ear. I'm like, oh my god, I know this. What? Oh my god, it's like it took. It was a huge Pavlovian response, and it took my brain a second to catch up, and that's why it was just just goosebumps.
I don't know why it was in my brain. Because I don't listen to the song at all. I mean, it's not like it's something I pull up on Spotify or anything, but I think that song was just so ingrained in my brain. As soon as he said, turn around, I mean, I was instant. I'm like, never ending freaking story. Absolutely. I'm on board. Go. Yeah. It was so good.
Awesome. All right. It's my next email. Hang on. Can we pause for a second? I got to do something for my son.
Yes.
Sure.
Hang on 1 second, guys. It'll take me 2 minutes.
All right. Now I'll skip ahead. We'll go to Beth. So Beth.
Okay, perfect.
Next email is from Beth. Hey guys, I picked Elle for MVP. It would have been a whole different show without her. My headcanon is that she escaped with Collin because I believe her ending was disrespectful and way too sad otherwise. For most spirited, I chose Elle and Max at the mall, having fun and being typical 80s teens. I thought the strangest thing was the logic-defying mind flayer particles. And then best line was Karen's line from the very first episode. We mentioned it earlier, but here it is in all its glory.
I hope you're enjoying your chicken, Ted.
I hope you're enjoying your chicken, Ted. And then finally, Beth threw in for best featured food. I have to go with Erica's pie, which is Hoosier sugar cream pie, at least according to the internet, she says. But yes, that is what it is. It looked yummy and was in one of the best scenes in the whole show. See ya from Beth. Thank you, Beth, for writing in.
Thanks, Beth. Are you back?
I'm back. And yeah,
Okay.
that was a
All
good
right.
pie. That was a good pie. And that was
I
a
want
good
to make
scene.
it.
Yeah.
That's a great part of season 5, that whole scene.
Yep.
All right. Next one. Oh, are we ready?
We're ready.
It's the return of Quinn.
He's back, baby.
He's back.
Quinn is back. Ahoy, Collin, Whitney, and... Ahoy, Collin, Whitney, Doug, and all the scoopers at sea. Thanks for calling me out last episode. I've been away too long for various reasons. I needed to take a little time off from my contributions after the Stranger Things finale, but I've kept listening to the pod, albeit a bit behind, and I've always intended to reach out again before you got to the end of your run. I'm glad I dodged the more intense discourse on the finale, but if it's okay, I'd like to belatedly provide my perspective. First, let it be known that I am entirely on Team Whitney. While I didn't hate the episode, I was very disappointed with Volume 2 of Season 5, especially the ending. Most of my complaints have already been aired by Whitney, Gina, and others, though I can't say I entirely follow the personhood debate, even after the helpful explanation. We were just off the rails at that point.
Oh, sure.
Don't try to make too much sense.
What was it?
Yeah, this is when we are yelling about the personhood thing.
Are you talking about the death of childhood bit or the other?
Yes, the magic
gotcha,
of
gotcha.
childhood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, magic of childhood. Death of childhood. Yeah.
It was.
childhood.
That's more accurate.
Yeah.
The death of childhood. I'd only like to add a few points I don't recall being discussed. I was drawn to and always enjoyed the show primarily for the superb character depth and how well those characters interacted with one another. Regardless of what plot twist was introduced in the background, it was always easy to accept because the writing for and development of the characters in the foreground was exceptional. That all changed in Season 5, particularly in Volume 2. I felt like the writers left character development behind and used them merely as devices to chase down various plot points. Yes, there were some very well constructed, extremely well acted and emotional scenes thrown in, but overall, I found it much harder to suspend disbelief without those stable characters as my anchor. That is very well said, Quinn. I totally agree. Additionally, the ending wasn't really an ending. Certainly not a definitive one. The Duffers didn't land the plane. It's still out there, somewhere, presumed, lost, along with Amelia Earhart. To me, it was a cop-out. They didn't know how to craft a definitive ending, so they gave us Schrodinger's 11. Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's it.
Yep.
Yes. And with it, more absurdity. I'm seriously supposed to believe that a young woman, a minor, without any cash... this is funny. Because I'm not going to lie. When this was happening, I thought of Quinn making this argument. I'm telling you. I'm like, I know what Quinn's thinking.
Yep.
A minor without any cash, network, or identification, and who has grown up and lived inside a lab for 75% of her life can sneak out of town, travel the world, and live on the land without being spotted. They could have at least brought Owens back for the briefest of cameos. I do like that idea, Quinn.
Yeah, that's a good
Showing
idea,
him
actually.
helping her with all of this, but no, they didn't. So color me skeptical. I don't believe. Wah, wah.
Skeptical hippo is skeptical.
Oh, my.
It's one of my favorite
Most-
memes. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Most importantly, however, no matter which adventure you choose for 11, at the end of it all, it's a contradiction of the show's core theme. For 4 outstanding seasons, we have been given the best opportunities to witness how friendship and love can give the underdogs the courage and strength to defeat more powerful monsters, human and otherwise. Unfortunately, in the finale, neither friendship nor love triumph. Instead, despair wins out. Oh God, we are getting back into the debate. I strongly disagree again.
I think friendship and love triumphed more than anything.
Yeah.
for
You
the
guys
finale.
are insane.
Yes, yeah. This is at the like we're
This is-
coming from a different starting point. There's
We're
no
never listen, Quinn. Don't let anybody tell you you're wrong, okay?
Oh my lord.
You put 'em,
11 loses all hope. This couldn't be more wrong. She loses all hope. Get lost. Neither the steadfastness of her friends nor the love of Mike Hopper or her new buyer's family can provide her with the hope to overcome what she somehow perceives as inevitable. Dr. K and her legions of what is this? Ensign Rickies?
Ensign Rickies.
Ensign Rickies, finding and subjecting her to Callie's fate, despite no military personnel showing any actual aptitude for accomplishing any of their goals throughout the entire show. Blah, 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 blah. All right, we got to get it.
Listen, Quinn. I read your email from start to finish, okay? And you are correct.
Yeah. This is ultimately why I did not like the ending and have lost interest in the show.
I told you all. I knew it. Quinn, I said I think he's really upset about the ending, and that's why he hasn't been in the Discord. He hasn't been in anything.
Yep.
I said I think he needed a break. Poor guy.
I get it.
All right, I cut him off here. Both of 11's outcomes, death or exile, betray what has been so fundamental to the show and its characters from the beginning. I wanted to give Quinn his just due.
Yeah.
Took the stage. I haven't yet watched the documentary or may not rewatch any of the episodes. Time will tell. But if I do return to Hawkins, I suspect I may enjoy the first 2 seasons and stop after the snowball. To me, this is a much better ending for the story. But other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
It's a good point and very apt.
There we go. None of this really matters, though, because the last 3+ months of listening to Scoops Ahoy has just reinforced for me that regardless of season 5 or its disastrous ending, from my perspective, I got to spend a few years enjoying a first-rate show, reminiscing about my childhood, and doing both of those things in the heartwarming, if indirect company of the Scoopers. Oh, very good. Thank you,
that.
Collin, Whitney, and Doug, for all the time, effort, and passion you have invested in bringing this community together. I appreciate the opportunity I've had to participate. Whether or not I miss the show, I will most definitely miss this. And hell, in lieu of rewatching any episodes, I can always re-listen to your back catalog.
Of course you can.
Yeah, you can, Quinn.
And Quinn, thank you, Quinn. Absolutely.
Yes.
For being one of our loyal and trusted from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
In New Hampshire. P.S. Mercifully, I had no exposure to Conformity Gate. You are very lucky.
Yeah, you
season
are.
5. My season 5 MVP is Mike, and my top 5 needle drops are 5, Master of Puppets by Metallica. Chrissy, this is for you. 4, Rock You Like a Hurricane from the Scorpions. Heard a lot of this one back in the day as our school mascot was the Hurricane. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you hear that a lot. Yeah.
Number 3, one that we did not mention, Round and Round by Rat. Surprised and delighted to hear this flashback in season 2. Yeah, good pick. 2, we did mention Hammer to Fall by Queen. Just a great song. Yes, 100% agree. And number 1, Twist of Fate by Olivia Newton-John. My most visceral reminiscence of the entire show.
Yeah, that's right up there with Heroes for me because it was a song that I hadn't really heard a lot beforehand. So now, and again, I don't hear it often, but if I ever hear it or if I ever want to think about Stranger Things, I'll pull that up and I'm right back at the snowball. So absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
yep.
for sure. Definitely.
All right. Our next email is from Jordan. She says, "Hey, Scoopers, here are my series superlatives. If not, wait.
Oh, she had a thing about how she was late getting to the.
Gotcha.
So.
Anyways, here's her superlatives. She says, these are the very first things that came to my mind for each category. MVP, 11. I mean, how could you not? Most spirited, Karen Wheeler. Most Stranger Thing. I think I have to say the giant goo monster in season 3 sucking face.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
That's a good one.
Agreed, Jordan. Best line, Dustin in the cafeteria in season 1, episode 8.
Mike! I found the chocolate bunny!
Says, love you all, Jordan.
Oh,
Pretty
God.
good.
Jordan.
I can't not laugh. Oh, my Lord.
Every time. His
That's
little
so
voice
good.
breaks.
Yeah, it breaks at the
it's
end.
so
Yeah.
good.
All right. So last time. That was it.
Wow.
That's officially a wrap, everybody. We will be back on April 30th for one last Scoops Ahoy episode. We'll wrap things up with a nice little bow, chat a little bit about Tales from 85, which comes out on Thursday, the 23rd. And then we were going to say goodbye to Stranger Things. So no real topic. We're going to just kind of chat and kind of tie everything up and, whatever. So get in your emails, and we'll also tell you what is next on the plate for us. So you'll want to stick around for that too. And if you have one last email or anything that you want to think bears repeating, or you want to get to that we haven't gotten to over the course of 4.5, almost 5 years, email us in by Monday, April 26th. We will be back on April 30th for the finale of Scoops Ahoy, a Stranger Things podcast.
Final thoughts. Awesome.
I know. Remember, if you want to get in touch with the show one last time, just kidding. We're still going to be here. We're just going to do something different.
Right.
Email scoopsahoypod@gmail.com and check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. And please remember, at this point, if you haven't left a review, I don't feel like you're gonna.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. So thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for listening, and I hope you tune in next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Stranger Things audio clips and official score are the property of Netflix. Incidental music by Blue Mount Score from Pixabay.